Hello, welcome to Mario Lanza and Friends. On our program, you'll hear the great voices of today and yesterday, singing opera, Broadway, concert, and special songs from our American Songbook. And here's Mario Lanza.
Blossoms on the bough. Nothing is heard but the song of a bird, filling all the air with dreaming. Could I hear this song forever? In the wind that stirs the willows, I see your face in the stars that shine above.
Hold me closer, tonight we love.
The willows bending, the stars that shine, the shorelights blending, they're yours and mine. Drifting along in my heart, there's a song, and the song in my heart will not fade. Oh, hear my serenade, my moonlight serenade. Blossoms on the bough. Nothing is heard but the song of a bird, filling all the air with dreaming. Could this beauty last forever? Nothing more, believe me. Let this night not live forever, forever and ever.
The Serenade from Romberg's student prince Mario Lanza, whose recording of those songs was a million seller. A little bit about our program and why we call it Mario Lanza and Friends. At 636 Christian Street in South Philadelphia, on the very last day of 1921, Mario Lanza was born. He took his mother's maiden name, Maria Lanza, masculinized it into Mario. His real name was Alfredo Cocozza. One day at the Academy of Music in Philadelphia, the early 1940s, Mario sang for Serge Koussevitzky, the famed conductor of the Boston Symphony. Now, hearing the young tenor, the conductor said, "You'll come with me to the Berkshires." Mario didn't know where the Berkshires were and what it was. He did that, though, working with top names of the music world, including a very young Leonard Bernstein. Lanza's rich, strong, burnished tenor was tagged the greatest voice of the 20th century by Arturo Toscanini. Millions upon millions of worldwide folks agreed with him as they watched him in movies, heard him in concerts and on radio, and, of course, tuned into his records. Lanza's records are still produced almost yearly with precious new, that is, unreleased material from time to time. You know, there are so many great interpretations by current opera stars of songs and arias which simply are never aired. Well, on Mario Lanza and Friends, I hope we'll be bringing them to you. Here's a singer who left us much too soon, as did Mario, the wonderful German tenor Fritz Wunderlich. We hear him now in the aria Martha as we know it. Ach, so fromm. Fritz Wunderlich.
Die Zukunft mir umhüllt, doch mit ihr blühte mir neues Dasein Lust erfüllt. Wie es schwand, was ich fand, ach mein Glück erschaut ich kaum. Bin erwacht und die Nacht raubte mir den süßen Traum, den süßen Traum.
What a beautiful voice. Fritz Wunderlich. We hear now from Dorothy Kirsten and Robert Merrill. Certainly two great voices of the past of the Metropolitan Opera. The soprano Kirsten, who, by the way, was in The Great Caruso with Mario Lanza, and his friend, Robert Merrill. Merrill told me about taking Mario to his voice teacher in New York and kind of helping Mario along since Robert Merrill was already singing at the Met at the time. Here's a beautiful duet from The New Moon, Wanting You. Dorothy Kirsten, Robert Merrill.
My heart is aching for someone, and you are that someone. You know the truth of my story. You must believe what you see.
I too may someday love someone from somewhere. There'll come one who will hear the same
Dorothy Kirsten and Robert Merrill, Wanting You, here on Mario Lanza and Friends. We hope you're enjoying the voices. We'll bring them to you. This is a very special recording. It shows actually what Mario Lanza, had he stayed in opera, could have done. One of his favorite roles was Otello, and he would have certainly sung that beautifully. Licia Albanesa hoped that he would sing with her in Andrea Chenier at San Francisco's opera. That didn't happen, though, but as many people have said, thank goodness he did what he did, because he brought beautiful music, opera, and great singing to a multitude of people worldwide. And it still goes on. This particular recording was done about a year or so before Mario passed, in 1959, at the Rome Opera, and it's The Death of Otello, the magnificent aria by Verdi, Non mi tema, Mario Lanza.
Non mi tema, se anco armato mi vede, ecco la fine del mio cammino. Oh, gloria! Otello fu. E tu, come sei pallida e stanca e muta e bella, pia creatura nata sotto maligna stella. Freddo come la casta tua vita, che in cielo assorta. Desdemona, Desdemona, Marta, Marta, Marta. Ucciderti, sposa, ti baciai. Morendo nell'ombra in cui mi giacio.
Just a magnificent rendition of that Yun Mi Tema, the Death of Otello, Mario Lanza. Next we hear a beautiful Russian song, sort of sad with a title, Already a Fog Has Descended, and Dmitri Vorostovsky offers that to us next. Dmitri Vorostovsky. And you're listening to Mario Lanza and Friends, a presentation of Park City Productions, 06604. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Placido Domingo sings next from one of his CDs called De Mi Alma Latina. I love this song. De Mexico a Buenos Aires. From Buenos Aires to Mexico. Here's Placido.
Soy viajante y soñador de caminos y del mar. Voy en busca del amor en un lugar sin igual. Voy recorriendo América, la tierra de mis sueños. Mujeres de ojos negros me van a enamorar. Suenan las melodías de mariachis hasta el alba. Susurran las guitarras canciones del ayer.
al llegar a Buenos Aires en el tango de Gardel, quien me guiará los pasos y me lleve a ti, mujer. De México a Buenos Aires, diferente es la mujer. No encuentras en el mundo esa forma de querer. Corriendo América, la tierra de mis sueños, mujeres de ojos negros me van a enamorar. Suenan las melodías de mariachis hasta el alba, susurran las guitarras, recuerdos de un ayer. El aroma de las flores es perfume en su piel, la dulzura de sus besos en mis labios guardaré. De México a Buenos Aires, diferente es la mujer. Los rasgos de su tierra te embrujan al querer. Es la mujer, marcadas por su tierra, te embrujan al querer.
Isn't that pretty? Plácido Domingo. One of the great songs from yesteryear, if you will, sung by so many people. I love this rendition of it. It's called simply Without a Song, and what would we do without songs? Here's Mario Lanza.
Without a song, the day would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend. When things go wrong, a man ain't got a friend without a song. That field of corn would never see a plow. That field of corn would be deserted now. A man is born, but he's no good no how without a song. I got my trouble and woe, but sure as I know the Jordan will roll, I'll get along as long as the song is strong in my soul. I'll never know what makes the rain to fall. I'll never know what makes the grass so tall. I only know there ain't no love at all without a song. Got my trouble and woe, but sure as I know that Jordan will roll, I'll get along as long as the what makes the grass so tall. I only know there ain't no love at all without a
Mario Lanza. As we continue here on our program, I want to pass along a couple little thoughts that I've got about all of this. You know, something I find interesting after all of these years since Mario's passing, 1959, every superb current singer, Met stars, have absolutely nothing but praise for the voice, for Lanza's voice, the production, the way he sang, the way he said the words. Some talk about his career had he stayed in opera alone. Most believe his work would have put him in a spotlight of a very, very good singer. But might have he just been forgotten after all these years? I mean, some great, great singers are not exactly household words except in this strictly musical vocal world, like Beniamino Gigli, Jussi Björling, Giuseppe Di Stefano, Mario Del Monaco, Richard Tucker, Robert Merrill, Fischer Dieskau. Great voices all who performed beautifully, but it seems their time has passed, whereas still we're talking about Lanza. CDs are coming out once a year, whatever, so it's just saying, as they say. On our show, we'll hear, however, all of the singers, as many as we can put in every single show, because there are so many great voices, and here's one of them coming up next. Of course, the magnificent Licia Albanesa. We don't have at this time the time to play her entire Otello duet with Mario. That's about 15 minutes, but she was in Serenade with him in the movie. They were close friends, each loving their artistry. Here's Licia Albanesa from Puccini's Tosca, recorded November 20th, 1945, Visi d'arte.
Fortissimo
Licia Albanesa, Visitarte. What a wonderful lady she was. She came up from New York to Greenwich, Connecticut, when I was doing the program on radio, and spent 2 hours with me, and we talked about her time with Mario in California and in New York. And she helped Mario just by talking with him when he had his own problems. We spent some time also in New York at the Met when they uncovered a bust of Beniamino Gigli. And she also came out to the Sergio Franchi concerts, and all the time was just the great lady she was on stage. That's what she was in person. There's a song here that I just find so beautiful. The first time I heard it, I couldn't believe the intensity of the song, written by Ferilli and Maggio. I've got 2 recordings of it. It's called Un amore così grande, such a great love. I've got it by Luciano Pavarotti, and another beautiful rendition by Andrea Bocelli. Un amore così grande. Here's Luciano.
Sul viso il tuo respiro, cara come sei tu, dolce sempre di più, per quello che mi dai io ti ringrazierei, ma poi non so parlare. È più vicino il tuo profumo, stringiti forte a me, non chiederti perché, la sera scende già, la notte impazzirà, in fondo gli occhi tuoi bruciano i miei. Un amore così grande, fuori intorno a noi, un silenzio breve poi, la bocca tua s'accende un'altra volta. Un amore così grande, un amore così, tanto caldo dentro e fuori intorno a noi, un silenzio breve poi, in fondo agli occhi tuoi bruciano i miei. La sera scende già, la notte impazzirò, in fondo agli occhi tuoi bruciano i miei. Un amore così grande, un amore così, tanto caldo dentro e fuori intorno a noi, un silenzio breve poi, la bocca tua s'accende un'altra volta. sul viso il tuo respiro, stringiti forte a me, non chiederti perché. La sera scende già, la notte impazzirò, in fondo agli occhi tuoi bruciano i miei. Un amore così grande, un amore così, tanto caldo dentro e fuori intorno a noi, un silenzio breve poi, la bocca tua s'accende un'altra volta. Un amore così grande, un amore così, tanto caldo dentro e fuori intorno a noi, un silenzio breve poi, in fondo agli occhi tuoi bruciano i miei. La sera scende già, la notte impazzirò, in fondo agli occhi tuoi bruciano i miei. Un amore così grande, un amore così, tanto caldo dentro e fuori intorno a noi, un silenzio breve poi, la bocca tua s'accende un'altra
Oh, that song. Un amore così grande. I feel the warmth of your breath on my face. Hold me tight. Don't ask why. The evening comes. Sento sul viso. I could get into the Italian, but I won't right now. I love it. It's a gorgeous song. And Mario would have done a great job with that one. Speaking of which, I will let the tenor himself introduce this next song.
Almost 20 years ago, I heard a popular song which left a lasting impression on me. Although I have never sung it for an audience, the lovely melody has been haunting me for all these years, and I would like to sing it for you now. The moon was yellow.
The moon was yellow and the night was young. A smile brought us together, and I was wondering whether we'd meet again
And someday the moon was yellow and a song was sung. That vocal inspiration gave me the inclination to give my heart away. Here we are. Is our romance to continue? Will it be my luck to win you? May I look that far? Oh, my love is mellow, and my hopes are strong. Around that Cupid fellow, behold, the moon is yellow, and the night is young. Inspiration gave me the inclination to give my heart away. Here we are. Is our romance to continue? Will it be my luck to win you? May I look that far? Are strong around that Cupid fellow. Behold, the moon is yellow, and the night is young.
Mario Lanza, The Moon Was Yellow. You know, this brings up a point before I tell you about a next number that we'll be playing here. Of the so-called great voices, operatic voices, concert voices going into the popular field. Not everyone does that successfully, but many do, and many sound very good doing it. Certainly Lanza did. Jerry Hadley and Richard Leach do and did. Renee Fleming, I see where she's just played a role in Carousel, for example, but Renee Fleming is also just a wonderful, what they call, crossover artist, a word, strangely enough, that the great Eileen Farrell despised. She told me in an interview, says, "Oh, Jim, I do not like the word crossover. A song is a song is a song. If it's an aria, if it's a song from the American Songbook, you've just got to sing it the way the composer wrote it and use the words that way." So many artists have crossed over. Many artists have worked with pop singers, rock stars actually. Luciano Pavarotti did many times. The late Bing Crosby did. And also Andrea Bocelli, who is such a popular artist now. Yes, some say he's not totally operatic, and that is true. But Andrea has gotten together with the wonderful popular performer Ed Sheeran. The song is called Perfect Symphony. And believe it or not, as we speak, 102 million views, 102 million views on YouTube of their performance. I've seen it. It's terrific. And we're going to play that for you next. Perfect Symphony, Ed Sheeran and Andrea Bocelli.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight.
Sei la mia donna, la forza delle onde del mare. Cogli i miei sogni, i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che un giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnato diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi. E siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla impossibile, stavolta non ti lascerò. Mi baci piano ed io torno ad esistere, e nel tuo sguardo ti ho guardato a ridere e sussurrando ho detto: tu stasera vedi sei perfetta per me. Sei un angelo e io ti ho aspettato, quanto ti ho aspettato,
perché tu stasera
sei perfetta per me.
Thank you so much, man. It's exactly what I wanted, exactly how I pictured it as well. Really cool.
Now we hear the wonderful baritone Bryn Terfel singing "The Lord is My Shepherd."
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He'll leadeth me beside the still waters.
goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Bryn Terfel. Mario Lanza and Friends, a presentation of Park City Productions, 06604. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. From the Mascagni opera Cavalleria Rusticana, Mario Lanza sings Mamma, quel vino è generoso. Addio alla madre. Here's Mario.
Mamma, mamma, quel vino è generoso. E certo oggi troppi bicchieri ne ho tracannati. Vado fuori all'aperto, ma prima voglio che mi benedita come quel giorno che partì soldato. E poi, mamma, sentite, siano ancora nostri, siano eternassi. Voi dovrete fare da madre assolta di chi m'ha suggerito il vino per me. Prega dei Dio per me, prega dei Dio un bacio, mamma, un altro bacio, addio. Siano tornassi, fate la madre assolta, un bacio,